So if you're not building a YouTube channel for your B2B business in 2026, you're essentially handing your future clients and millions of dollars to your competitors on a silver platter. Seriously, if you're making good money from paid ads, cold outage, cold emails, or LinkedIn, making YouTube videos on top of that can 3, 5, even 10x your results. Because YouTube videos qualify and warm your audience enough so they trust you more than your competitors, and conversion rate is always higher. For example, Alex Hermozi, Brand Mark, Josh Lyons, or Charlie Morgans are all going hard on YouTube to grow their business. So now let's get started with the trust revolution and authority building. So this is the number one reason why B2B businesses should have a YouTube channel in 2026, because we're in the middle of massive trust revolution, and that's completely changed how people buy nowadays. And the fundamental shift in the B2B buyer behavior is that information has been completely commoditized. Anyone can Google anything or chat GPT nowadays. Your prospect can find tutorials, case studies, best practicals, frameworks, all for free and within minutes. So game is no longer about who has the best information. It's about the prospect trust to help them implement that information and get the results for them. And I'm sure you have heard about the 7+ hour rule, which says that people research 7 hours before they make a significant purchasing decision. 7 hours is a whole workday of research before anyone even consider having a sales conversation with you. So this means that trust has become the primary differentiator, not feature, not price, not even results, because prospects assume you can deliver results. What they're trying to figure out is whether they can trust you to deliver those results for them specifically. So let me just give you a quick example of my word. There's hundreds of YouTube marketing agencies out there. Most of them can create decent videos, get some results. But when a prospect is choosing between 5 different agencies, what's the decision factor? It's not who have the best portfolio, because everybody just picks the best work and put that on their portfolio. And it's not who's cheapest too, because in the B2B niche, cheap means like more risky work. It's who they trust the most to understand their business and deliver consistent results. And here's why YouTube becomes incredibly powerful. Here's where YouTube becomes incredibly powerful, because it can compress all that 7 hours timeline dramatically. Instead of needing to research across all different platforms and different resources, a prospect can watch 3 or 4 YouTube videos and get same level of information and trust that he have to do 7 hours of research on different platforms and different resources. So YouTube compresses that 7 hours time, builds trust more, warm your audience faster, so you not only stand out, but you also close more clients as compared to your competitors. And this is exactly why traditional marketing approaches are becoming less and less effective. Cold email, LinkedIn outreach, paid ads, these are all the interruptive marketing methods. These are essentially forcing yourself into someone's attention when they didn't ask for it. Nowadays, people are skeptical than ever. So interruptive marketing creates resistance instead of interest. And think about your own behavior. When you get some cold emails or someone who's pitching you on LinkedIn, what's your reaction? Are you happy that someone is just pitching you out of blue? So you're immediately on the guard unless you trust that guy or know that guy that this can provide some information and some value to your business. And statistics also back this up. So email responses have been declining. So email responses have been reducing year over year. LinkedIn acceptance rates are dropping. Also, even advertising costs are going up because people are building what are called ad blindness. And this is because people actively avoid sales conversations until they trust you. And they don't want to get on a call with someone who's going to pitch them something until they really trust them. So they want to research, understand, and build the trust first. And here comes the psychology power of the video content. That's gonna change the game in 2026. Video creates what psychologists call parasocial relationship. It's the same phenomenon that makes you feel like you know some kind of celebrity or some podcast, even though you never met them. When someone watches your videos, they're not just consuming the information, they're building relationship with you. They see your faces, they hear your voices, they watch your mannerism and get a sense of your personality. This builds trust in a way that no other platform or the format can match. Text can be written with AI, and images too, they can be faked through AI or Photoshop. But when someone watches your videos and they choose to watch your videos for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or for an hour, they trust you more. They get a real sense of who you are. And here's a key psychological difference. When you're teaching instead of selling, you're positioning yourself as authority too, rather than some kind of vendor. So a vendor is trying to convince you to buy something, and authority is sharing value, knowledge, and expertise. And prospect trust authorities infinitely more than some kind of vendor who's just pitching them consistently out of the blue every single day on LinkedIn and emails and so on. This translates directly to higher close rate, easier sales conversion, and when prospect comes to your calls after watching your content, they don't feel like they are being sold to. They feel like they're getting advice from expert they already know and trust, and also they feel like the final decision that they're making comes from them. Most of my clients tell me that their prospects who jump on a call after watching their contents usually says that I feel like I already know you before they even ever spoken. That's the power of parasocial relationship. and created through video content, especially YouTube video content. By the way, just hold in here. Before we jump in, just want to say, if you want me to implement my YouTube content system that will generate you qualified calls every single month, where you just have to record and me and my team will take care of ideation, strategy, scripting, editing, thumbnails, titles, SEO, even uploading your channel, everything will be taken care for you and you will be booking qualified calls on your calendar every single month. Click the first link in the description to book a call with me. So now let's get back to the video. The second reason is YouTube is the ultimate marketing multiplier. I told you that these numbers are already decreasing every single year, but you can also get more leads directly from YouTube, but using its impact indirectly on these marketing channels and getting more ROI on these too. Let me show you how this works. So let's say you run Facebook or Google ads and someone sees your ads on Facebook or Google, whatever the platform you run. They see it, they maybe click, maybe not. But what do they do after that? They're gonna Google your name, search for you on YouTube. When they find nothing, just a basic LinkedIn or website, there's no depth or proof. They're gonna build trust for your prospect. But when they find the professional YouTube content with the case studies, results, and your personality in that too, it creates night and day difference. And what's gonna happen next is prospect gonna spend 20-30 minutes watching your videos before they book a call. It dramatically reduces the cost per acquisition and increase the conversion rate, because people are gonna watch your videos and book a call are gonna be pre-warmed up, pre-sold, and pre-qualified. So your close rate is gonna be higher as compared to people who directly came from your ad. Let's say you do cold outreach. So with cold outreach, instructed prospect research you first. If they find basic information with no social proof, expertise, response rate stays low. And same if when they find their YouTube content with a full of valuable content and case study, everything changed. I have seen cold email response rates jump from 3 to 5% to 15 to 20% for my clients. And this is just from strong YouTube presence. Also, just one more tip to here too, that you can follow up with the videos that will be valuable and trusted for your prospects, and it will increase the reply rate too, because you're doing the follow-ups, also giving them value, which will build the trust. Here comes the sales part that everybody do. So increasing sales conversion, cold leads converts at 20 to 30%. YouTube inbound leads, I have 50+ conversion rate from my own YouTube videos, and some of my clients are seeing 60 to 70% conversion rate from leads that are coming from YouTube, because these leads are pre-sold and warmed up because they consume your content and they trust you. So instead of spending 20 minutes explaining who you are, what you do, they already know you from your content that they consume. Sales calls become more implementation planning rather than convincing them to buy your product. Also, you can do is between booking and call period, which is going to be usually 2 to 3 days, share videos addressing their exact situation. This reduces objections and positions you as an authority. So if you are targeting agency owners who are struggling with the retention, send your retention case study video, send some valuable content on. And if you're targeting coaches wanting to scale, send your scaling framework videos. So all of the idea in here is between the period they book a call and they jump on a call, send them valuable information that's gonna make them trust you more, that's gonna reduce their objections. This will increase the show up and conversion rate dramatically. So this creates a 24/7 system where content qualifies a prospect, build authority, pre-sells your services before the prospect even talk to you. So now you know YouTube doesn't just generate leads, it makes every single part of your marketing dramatically more effective and increase the ROI overall. Now comes the third one, which is organic client acquisition system and competitive advantage. This was what you're gonna get indirect ROI from YouTube. That's what you're gonna get. But you will also get direct ROI from YouTube, the people who are gonna directly come to your YouTube channel organically without spending a dime on ads. People are gonna come to your YouTube channel, watch your content, get some warmed up, and they book a call with you, and then they buy from you. That's the organic client acquisition. And why is YouTube than other platforms? Because YouTube is the second largest engine. YouTube generates over 3 billion searches every single month. YouTube generates 3 billion searches every single month. Billion with a B. And here's what crucial. This is the intent-based searches, not entertainment traffic or anything like that. The people who are actively searching for solution for their pain points, for their problem that they're dealing with, they search. For example, how to scale agencies past 100K, and they are searching that on YouTube. They're not looking for entertainment. They're actively seeking solution to their real business problem that you can solve for them. And compared to other social media platforms, people are scrolling for distractions and maybe your video come up, but they're not in the mood of getting some value. They're just there to doom scroll. So YouTube is best as compared to the platform. Also, you know, because Google owns the YouTube, video content get prioritized in the search results too. So your videos can rank both on YouTube and also on Google, giving you a double visibility. Also focus on quality over quantity. Let me just give you a quick example of one of my clients that blows most people's mind, and that is Brian Moran generated over 600 qualified calls just from a channel that has 3,000 YouTube subscribers. Not 300,000, just 3,000. In B2B niche, 1,000 targeted views from your ideal clients outperform 100,000 random views every single time. Because these are 1,000 people who are actively searching for their pain points, and you're the one who can solve them. And math is pretty simple. If your average client is worth $10,000 and you convert 0.5% of the qualified viewers, you only need 200 qualified views to generate $10,000 in revenue a month. You just need 200 qualified views. I have seen videos with 500 views generated 50,000 for clients. Another client's video with 1,200 views led to 75,000 contract. And remember, you don't need millions of views. You just need few qualified people to watch your video. Also, YouTube is an evergreen compounding machine. So YouTube becomes incredibly powerful. One video can generate leads for years. Other social media post dies in 24 to 48 hours. YouTube videos rank in searches and generate businesses leads literally for years. I have clients getting calls today from videos that they posted 2 years before. This creates a cumulative effect where your content library generates 24/7 leads while you sleep. Every video becomes a digital asset that appreciates over the time. As you rank for more search terms, your entire library gets more visibility. And here's the reason still most people miss this opportunity. Most business owners think YouTube is too hard, too time consuming. They are creating entertainment content instead of business content and get no results, so they quit. And some other things, you need millions of views to make money, but that is a good thing because this creates a massive opportunity for the people who actually make valuable content, business content, and adapt this strategy earlier. And also, industry experts don't understand YouTube, and YouTube creators don't understand the business that much. So the gap creates enormous opportunity for you. Most business contents on YouTube is poorly optimized, have terrible thumbnails, and converts nobody. You can dominate the professional search terms in your niche because the competition is weak right now. So once you establish a YouTube channel that ranks for key search terms in your niche. So once you establish a YouTube channel, it becomes really hard for your competitors to catch up. Your videos library become business assets that appreciate over the time, getting you more and more leads and warm leads every single month. Some of my clients became the go-to authority in their space purely through YouTube. When prospects search for solution, they find same person over and over again. And this increases the trust that we want to build in 2026. But right now, it's changing. Most B2B businesses are recognizing YouTube's power and starting now versus waiting 12 to 18 months creates an exponential advantage difference. We're in the land grab phase where you can still dominate the search terms in professional niches, but this window is closing. As AI makes writing content more easier, so authentic video content becomes more valuable. Businesses building YouTube presence now will dominate the market in 2026. And if you want me and my team to implement all of our YouTube content funnel system into your business, that will get you qualified calls booked in every single month, getting you clients. When you just have to do is record videos for 2 to 3 hours a month, and we will take care of everything from ideation, strategies, scripting, editing, thumbnails, titles, SEO, even uploading, and you will see your calendar filled with the book call. So click the first link in the description to book a call with me. If you are qualified, we will show you how our system will work for you and help you grow your business. Remember, the businesses who will start building YouTube content now will be the one who dominate the 2026. Now the question is it going to be you or your competitor? Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next one.